Right.
Commit no suicide.
But there's also the conversation at that point in time is with around T.O. is a number 9 and number. It was 06. It was 06.
It was, okay. Gotcha.
But at that time,
2008 was you was there then.
No, I came next year. I came in 09. We'll get there. Yeah, I promise you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But during that time.
Oh, that's right, because the new stadium had just got.
Correct.
Yeah, you're right. Okay,
Correct.
gotcha.
But there is the conversation of, man, from T.O. and others.
Absolutely.
And the way that you look. Now, remind you, this is unfiltered with Jesse Holley. We don't ride the fence here. We don't.
You know, I ain't never rode no fence.
Well, I like
it. I don't even like being on.
That's why I love you. At that time, the conversation is now from T.O. and some others that saying, hey, 9 and 82, they doing some things that ain't right. They drawing some stuff up in the dirt. They didn't coagulated some things, and they didn't push 81 out to the side. Like, how is the locker room, the meeting rooms, just the practice? Like, what is the dynamic of the Cowboys at that time when you're seeing this thing happen? And is it? Well, do you feel like it's true?
But yeah, absolutely. But what you do have is you know how it is once you start losing, and stuff is not going the way you anticipated it going. The littlest things and they will become major. Yeah. And I think at first when they were kind of having their side conversations, never paid attention to it. Mm-hmm. And then one day I'm looking over and I'm like, man, like they drawing up routes. I'm like, hey, okay, let me get over there a little bit closer. Go a little closer. They absolutely are talking about routes and coverages and what you should do. Hey, on this one, do this because it's going to be more low in kind of a way. And I was like, man, they plotting. Damn. So I'm like, hey, one is getting balls taken from him. Get balls taken away from me too. Shit. So I was like, dang. So I saw her go over there one day, and I was like, hey man, y'all gonna include us in everything? I'm just making joking and everything and stuff, but I'm so serious.
Yeah,
about it.
there's a lot of truth and a lot of jokes.
So serious, and Wick kind of chuckles it off and everything. So I'm like, damn. All right, cool. Now we're in the locker room one day, and they're doing it again, and we're sitting over, because this time in the middle of the locker room, at lunchtime, we might play cards or whatever, shoot the shit in the middle of the locker room while we on lunch and everything. Media's gone. And so I was like, damn, they did it again. And I think I kind of said it under my voice, but loud enough where people around me could hear it, and it was well within 8-1's earshot. And I think that's all I needed to do was have him hear it. He was like, damn, what they talking about over there? And he don't even try to go be discreet about the shit. He was like, hey, y'all gonna put us in this too? So we want the ball? And I was like, sure do. I do want the ball though. He ain't lying, I want the ball though. Yeah. I'm like, damn, they are kind of like secretly drawing stuff. And then you go and look at certain plays, you can go back look at film, and it's like, wait a minute.
That ain't the route. That ain't the way it's drawn up.
Be like, dang. And I'll give you what really capped it off. 2008, we have to go up to Pittsburgh. And it's still in the playoff hunt, everything, stuff like that.
That cold game you always tell me about?
Oh, that's that cold game, brother. That's that cold. This the cold. This how cold it was. Stephen McGee was the third-string quarterback at the time. It was Romo, John Kitna, Stephen McGee was our third string. That's when Garrett still wanted to travel with 3 quarterbacks. And so I always had this thing. Me and Ro would go out there, warm up before the game and everything. Ro was like, man, it's too cold. I'm not coming out until we all go out. I was like, damn, I got to get out there, man. I'm breaking my routine. Right. So Steve McGee was calling Stevie Man. He was like, I got you. I was like, all right, cool. All right, cool. I said, I'm finna get ready to throw my stuff on. I see you out there. Cool. I get out there. When I got out there first. And Pittsburgh Stadium, it's right on that river. Mm-hmm. And the open end is on the river. Bruh, I have never been slapped so hard. Like literally, I think he slapped the snot out of me. Yeah. And it was the wind. You come out of that tunnel, and as soon as I came out into the open air and came around the corner, it was white out. Bitch, get your ass back in there. And I was like, God, this can't be humanly right. They playing in this stuff? Playing in it. Steven comes out, man. By this time, I done got warmed up a little bit. I got my beanie on, everything. My music's in there. He coming. You know, yeah, you get that hard snot that be on top of the stash. It's done already formed on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it off and everything. So he comes, I say, Stevie Mac, I got about 5 good routes, 6 maybe, dude. So let's throw these ball accurate. I said, ain't no need for you to drill no slant and don't drill this stop. I said, we get in the mid. I said, go on, you can throw them in there. I get them. Bro, we ran the tree and everything. I ran a dig route, my last route. Stevie Mac threw the ball about 5 feet over my head. I didn't even see the ball hit the ground, bro. I was already headed back to the top. Yeah, I said, you go get that one. I don't know where it went. I don't know if it hit somebody or not, bro. I was already on my way back to the tunnel. I said, not getting that one. I was gone. I was like, this is ridiculous. These cats playing this stuff all the time. But it's a mentality when I've learned that when you go to those cold weather states and them teams and them cities, that becomes a mentality.
Yeah.
So when they start talking about home field advantage, it is unless you are Kansas City playing Buffalo. Then ain't no advantage. There ain't no advantage. We both playing this cold crap. Yeah. And so both of them is used to that stuff, so that ain't advantage. Now, when Miami had to go to Kansas City, it was definitely an advantage. You saw that one. Speed ain't the same in the cold, brother. It is not the same in the cold.
But you're in Pittsburgh, and you're saying that this is when Ish finally hit the fan. Or it's
absolutely.
Now it's all over the fan.
So we're playing Pittsburgh, and Pittsburgh busts a coverage. Well, you know, if we go 585 out of 11 personnel, what would Garrett always tell? He'd be like, if you got man one-on-one on that side, take the other 10 guys off the field. We're throwing the comeback to Harvey all day long. Pittsburgh busts the coverage. I'm up the seam like literally so low by myself. I was like, God dang. He didn't even check it out. I get back and you see the safety and the nickel talk. They was like, hey, that's yours. I was like, they busted. Okay, cool. Let's fast forward to fourth quarter. We were up 13-7. They come down, tie it, 2 field goals, tie it. 13-13, we're driving. I think we're on right around our 40-yard line. Well, we got that Y option out of 11. Witt has his option route. He can come out, he can come in. I'm in the slot, I'm clearing out. Got outside, got that 5. They did it again, bro. You know who he threw it to and tried to force it to?
What?
Pick 6. We lost 2013. That pretty much put us out the playoffs right there. Oh, now I know it's really finna go off now, bro.
Yeah.
We get on the plane, and you remember Britt Brown?
Yeah, it's my guy.
So I absolutely love Britt. But Britt said something, and he said it's the A1 at the wrong time.
Yeah.
At the wrong time. I thought A1 was going to try to whoop his ass. And he was like, man, you talking to? He did try to force that shit. And I was like, he forced it. He absolutely forced it. I can attest to that.
I love how you just said it back like, well,
I can attest to that one. He forced the hell out of it because my dude that was supposed to be sticking me went straight to 82.
Yeah.
I mean, he what I say, baited him into it.
Boy, sort of like the Packers. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. What he did with that. Yeah. That kind of bait. Yeah, that kind of bait right there.
Yeah.
Well, it looked like I'm going to go with this guy, but I'm not really going there. I know where you want to go.
Yeah.
I know you're going to try to force this ball to 88.
Yeah.
And 13's wide open, but you ain't finna throw to him because he's too open. That'd be too much like right. So he says that, and I basically have to grab A1 and push him on down the aisle to get on the thing. He's still yelling at him and everything, stuff like that. And I was just like, yep, this is. Of course, that's how the meeting went. That Monday.
I know.
That Monday. This is when the infamous me, T.O., and Roy crashed into or stormed Garrett's office.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know better than that one, bro.
Yeah.
You know better than that, dog. Come on, man. They got to cut that one out, bro. And the fact that he even told that lie. He goes, we're sitting in our team meeting. We broke up. We're in office meeting with the receivers. And Coach Sherm goes, hey, Garrett wants to see each one of y'all, you know what I'm saying, one by one.
Shout out to Coach Sherm.
Absolutely. That's my dog.
That's my guy.
Coach Sherm. Love him, man. Love him. And I was like, okay. So, we kind of laughing like, oh, shit, what do you want to say to each one of us? So I like, who want to go first? I was like, screw it, I go ahead and go. Let me go ahead and get mine out the way. And he going to really be talking to y'all.
Right.
He really be talking to y'all. I'm going to go ahead and go. Because this time, we got Roy.
Yeah.
So I go in there, and he was like, hey, just want to clear up some things, you know what I'm saying, with you and with the other two guys and everything. I'm going to have them come in here in a little bit. Just want to let you know that, it's not choosing any favorites. We're not pointing fingers at nobody. If we're going to do it, we got to stay together. And this stays in-house. This is between us. I was like, okay. Figured he was going to give me some BS, right. which he did.
The Garrett special.
He said, I'm working, trying to get you the ball more. Man. Bro, like Cat Williams said, bro, right now I'd bust his stomach. Just flat out like, really? That's really? Because you ain't showed that to nobody but 82.
Right.
We know he going to get his balls.
Right.
Cool. Word goes in, Till goes in. I get to the house. It's on ESPN already. So I called Sherm. I said, man, what the hell's going on? I'm like, what's God talking about? We done stormed his. I was like, he called us and he was like, man, Sherm don't really cuss.
Right.
This is the first time I heard him cuss. Man, I don't like that shit. I don't like that. I'm gonna have a talk to him about that one. Yeah. I don't like that at all. I'm like, well, you get to him before I do. Goddamn, cause no, I'm gonna get this cleared. I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Once I get out, I'm gonna talk to him about it. I'm like, okay. Gary never really said anything else, but I had already seen that was probably writing on the wall for 8-1.
Yeah.
And that year.
Yeah, they traded for Roy, so now that time it's like.
Yeah, and then that was the last kind of straw. Was I'm like, the way they do it is they invest in their quarterback more than they will that top receiver because they're like, this one got to run my team. He got to get to everybody. This is one guy, regardless of his talent. He's messing up my quarterback. My quarterback cannot handle that. Which, when you look at it in hindsight of 2020, I get it. You can't have that one guy that's messing with your quarterback. Right. Because then the quarterback feels like I got to be obligated to force him the ball, i.e. Dak and CD. But that's another story.
We'll get to that later.
I've seen this. I've read this book before.
This horror story before.
I've seen this story. I've seen this story. When you get receivers that will do that to the quarterback, and it'll make it look like he's not even calling the quarterback out. He make it look like he's ignoring whatever the quarterback is trying to say.
Right.
They're going to blow it. And we in Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh, the media's going to blow that one up out of proportion. It could have been nothing. But then Mama gets involved.